Game of Thrones, The Complete History in Chronological Order, Episode 1, The Dawn Age and the Age of Heroes. Welcome to our journey through the rich and intricate history of Westeros, the land where the epic tale of Game of Thrones unfolds. In this series, we'll delve into the events that shaped the world of ice and fire, starting from the very beginning. Today, we explore the Dawn Age and the Age of Heroes. Our story begins in the Dawn Age, over 12,000 years before the events of Game of Thrones. During this time, Westeros was inhabited by mystical beings known as the Children of the Forest. These small, elusive creatures, with their bark-like skin and glowing green eyes, lived in harmony with nature. They possessed powerful magic, which they used to protect their sacred groves and ancient weirwood trees. The Children of the Forest carved faces into these trees, creating the heart trees we recognize in the Godswoods of Westeros. Then came the first men, crossing the land bridge from Essos into Westeros. These tall and strong warriors wore bronze armor and wielded bronze weapons. They were a formidable force, driven by the need to find new lands. The first men began to settle in Westeros, clearing forests to make way for their villages and farms. However, their arrival disrupted the peaceful existence of the Children of the Forest, leading to a series of fierce and bloody conflicts. For centuries, the first men and the Children of the Forest waged war. The first men, with their bronze swords and axes, were relentless in their expansion, while the children used their powerful magic and obsidian daggers to defend their sacred lands. The bloodshed continued until both sides realized that endless war would only lead to mutual destruction. Thus, they forged the Pact on the Isle of Faces, a serene lakeside location surrounded by weirwood trees with carved faces. The pact marked the end of hostilities and the beginning of a long-lasting peace. The first men vowed to respect the forests and the children's sacred sites, and in return, the children allowed them to settle and farm the open lands. With peace established, the first men began to spread across Westeros, founding many of the great houses we know today. One of the most legendary figures from this era is Bran the Builder. A visionary and master architect, Bran is credited with constructing the Wall, a colossal barrier of ice and stone in the far north. It was built to protect the realms of men from the dangers that lurked beyond. Bran the Builder also founded House Stark and built the ancient castle of Winterfell, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most powerful families in the north. As the first men established their kingdoms, legends of the Age of Heroes began to emerge. This era was marked by the deeds of legendary figures whose tales have been passed down through generations. Among these heroes was Lann the Clever, the cunning founder of House Lannister. Lann's legendary wit and trickery allowed him to seize control of Casterly Rock, the seat of his house. According to the tales, he infiltrated the castle and outsmarted the Casterly family, taking their stronghold for himself. In the storm-lashed Iron Islands, the Grey King ruled as a mighty figure who, according to legend, battled sea dragons and married a mermaid. His reign brought the Ironborn prosperity and power, with his tale inspiring generations of Ironborn warriors and kings. Further south, Durran Godsgrief defied the gods themselves to build the impregnable castle of Storm's End. According to legend, Durran fell in love with Elenay, the daughter of the sea god and the goddess of the wind. Their union angered the gods, who unleashed their wrath upon Durran's kingdom. But Durran, driven by love and determination, rebuilt his castle again and again, until it could withstand the gods' fury. In the fertile lands of the Reach, Garth Greenhand is credited with bringing agriculture to Westeros. As the legendary progenitor of House Gardener, Garth's legacy lives on in the lush fields and prosperous villages of the Reach. It is said that he planted the first crops and taught the people how to cultivate the land, ensuring the region's prosperity for generations. Despite the peace established by the Pact, the Children of the Forest and the first men remained vigilant. The children performed their mystical rituals, ensuring the balance of magic and nature was maintained. The first men, now settled in their villages and castles, honored the Pact and respected the sacred sites of the children. The Age of Heroes was a time of legendary deeds and the foundation of many great houses. As we move forward in this series, we will see how these early events set the stage for the rise and fall of kings and queens, the forging of alliances, and the brewing of conflicts that would shape the world of Westeros. Join us next time as we dive deeper into the early history of Westeros, exploring the rise of the Andals and the impact of their arrival on the first men and the children of the forest. This is just the beginning of our epic journey through the complete history of the Game of Thrones universe. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more episodes in this series. See you next time.